guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Happy, healthy new year to everyone. A very abundant, prosperous, amazing 2023 to all of you guys watching here today. So, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll notice that we actually had our birthday take place, but because of the holidays, we didn't celebrate it. So, we'll be celebrating it probably later this week. Our birthday was December 30th, but with everything happening and me traveling, there wasn't time to get a cake and all that stuff. So that's still going to happen probably next week or the following week. But our birthday is December 31st. So IFYL is officially 1 year young. So great to celebrate that. You know how we roll every Saturday. We start with a new master topic. We roll through the week and we end up on a Friday. And I want to thank you guys so much for following me now. We're just about a year old. And I also want to thank all my friends, colleagues, and wonderful associates that keep following us. And hopefully some of the new people become loyal as well. And I also want to welcome those that are watching us at 2 o'clock in the morning, 4 in the morning, or 11 at night. Whatever time you're watching us, it's really great. We're also going to be changing the dichotomy of when we broadcast. We're not always going to be at night. We'll be in the morning. We're going to just kind of play it around as our time is pretty fluid, so we can attract some different viewers. And definitely check out BelieveMeAchieve.com. If you are new, make sure that you go ahead and take your phone, scan that QR code. Once you get that QR code on your phone, you're going to notice that there'll be a little ellipse. If you don't see the ellipse the first time, well, then just scan it again, touch it, and you'll see my Linktree page. All right, so let's get into the master topic. Everybody ready for it? How to have a great New Year series, and we're on episode number 2. So New Year's has kicked off January 1st, 2023. I hope you guys have written those goals. If you haven't, well, I really hoped you had put those goals down on paper. But if you haven't, make sure you do it today because I want it to mean something for you. After today, it's going to kind of lose its luster. And so when we think about New Year's, we think about new things, new people, new concepts, maybe new businesses, new ideas, new friendships, new relationships. But one thing that is true with New Year's is I hope you will understand that it's all about being true to yourself. Because if you start another year off and you just do things to please other people, you're going to be like second guessing yourself all year. Be like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? You remember I talked to you about a word called goodbye. Well, it might be a good time to start exercising that word and not feeling bad about using it because you're a person and you deserve respect and integrity. So you probably have your goals written out because I know you guys are all motivated. Hopefully you did that. You better have done that. And if you haven't, write them out, go into Word like I did and put down, I think like 300 or 400 goals. I put the most important ones at the top that I wanted to get right away. And spend some time, closing your eyes and really envisioning. Remember, I told you that if you visualize something, that's basically remembering something you've ever seen. Like maybe I said to you to remember a flower you saw, or remember a line you saw at Disney, or remember what it was like when you saw all the restaurants closed in your town because of the pandemic, right? You can very easily bring that onto your mind screen. Pretty easily, right? But if I said to you, I want you to think about a pig with 3 legs or a dog with 3 legs, even though you can seem to visualize, you're not visualizing, you're imagining. So imagination is where the energy is stored. That's when we create magic. You see, if you believe that life is happening to you, well, that's your belief. Henry Ford said it a very long time ago, and that is, if you believe it, then it must be true, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. If you believe it's not true, then it isn't true. So belief really carries with it the weight of our future. So how do we have a great year? Well, one thing to do is to have an amazing attitude. Think about something today you're going to do every single day of your life and keep at that. So it's taking our desires that we're passionate about. It's taking those dreams that we have in our head and scheduling them to happen. When we do that, we have a goal. We have a goal. Now, if you think about New Year's for a moment, we celebrate all these great things out there. We celebrate so many amazing things. But I think the challenge comes in that New Year's gets overwhelming for people. And you might say to me, hey, John, why is that? Why is New Year's overwhelming for some? Not everybody. You take stock and reflect on the past year. Sometimes it's difficult to admit where you are right now in life. Maybe you're not where you want to be. It could be relationship wise, it could be financially wise. It doesn't matter. And you might be asking yourself, why are people getting so emotional? Well, the holiday time is an emotional time. Maybe there was broken promises by other people, and you're at the brunt of that. New Year's makes people extremely anxious in their life. Again, we have fresh starts like with the New York Stock Exchange. It also is a time when we say for a fresh slate, a clean slate. It means we all get the chance on January to start over. Yeah, to start over, to start anew. I mean, I know that can sound a little bit crazy, but I feel that with today being New Year's, January 1st, 2023, which is a Sunday, happens to be 12:55 p.m. Eastern time right now. And I think if people understand that they have more value and they learn how to tap into that value, this is what creates amazing transformations in their lives. It's a time to think about where you have been, where you went, and maybe where you're going in life. So when somebody wishes you a happy, healthy new year, I always say, I wish you a happy, healthy, prosperous, abundant, amazing new year. Because you see, all the things you want in 2023 are already here. You may not be connected with them yet, but they've kind of already existed somewhere. And you just have to tap into them. Energy is what propels us towards something or away from something, right? I've said before that your thoughts, okay, are important. Your energy is important. So energy goes or energy flows where thoughts go. That's pretty powerful. So that means that on January 1st, 2023, with it being a brand new year, you have a chance to do all those things you never did before. You have a chance to stop making excuses, to stop procrastinating, to start living life with a passion. Now, what does that mean? So, if you do something, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, doesn't matter what it is. If you do something just to go through the motions of it, you're going to get tired of it. And you're probably going to get bored. And you're going to want to quit. And you're not going to be as good as you can be because you don't enjoy it. When you're passionate about something, that could be artists, that can be people like myself that love being a serial entrepreneur, love creating amazing content for all you guys all around the world. And I love it when I get people from all over that connect with me and say, gee, I really like the show. I like the content. I like that because I know that I've made a difference in someone's life. I always say that when I get up here to talk on any of my shows, If I can just change one person's life with my content, I feel really good. And I know that my content reaches so many people. Now, we have believemeachieve.com, and there's John's weekly articles. I write a tech article and I write a marketing article. This week, I wrote some great articles. I should say last week, but this past week, there were some good articles that had gone up. And if you haven't checked them out, definitely do that. One of them was Wi-Fi 6 operations in your health, understanding motivation. And recently I launched one just the other day, Apple AirTags used to stalk people. Actually got revered by a national psychologist. So you might say to me, John, why? Well, the question is, why not? And I say why not because everyone is saying why. Why do it? I say, why not? Everything in this world is possible. Everything in this world is feasible. You have to believe. And what better than January 1st, 2023, to start believing in yourself, to start believing in your vision, to start pouring that passion of energy into your dreams and scheduling them so they become goals. I think that is just like incredible. I mean, really incredible. Because if we learn right now that life is happening by what we do, life is not happening to us, as many people think. If life is happening to you, then you're not in the driver's seat. You're living someone else's life. Life should be a proactive sport. Yeah, I said sport. Proactive, because you should be the one active. If you feel that life is just about you sitting on the couch or just doing nothing or always helping people, then you're missing life. If you think life is just about paying bills or stuff like that, maybe you're having some challenges. You've got to understand there's so much more in life. There's people. And we're going to talk about people in the episodes coming up this week, because you see, when you get to learn about a person, you get to uncover about them, but you also get to uncover about yourself and maybe areas that you might have never tapped because you didn't think it was possible. So in 2023, I want you to realize that if you ever see the word impossible, to just 86, get rid of the I am, and realize that everything in life is possible when you believe. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. Let me know what time you like the shows to be at. Again, we're going to try them at all different times and see what works well. We really want to gain some more audience. And also, be sure to check me out at WTLB Chicago Radio. Tomorrow morning, I'll be on 5:30 a.m. Chicago time or 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. I hope that you guys have an amazing first day of 2023. I hope that you'll write your goals out if you haven't, that you'll get passionate about life. You'll start taking action when you get those inspired thoughts. See, a lot of people think that you think about something, it just happens. Well, yes and no. See, when you think about something, it's not like it just magically appears. It gives you inspired actions to take. And our reticular activating system, which I've told you before, is really designed to keep us alive and keep us healthy. But the truth of the matter is, when you start to push your RAS, your reticular activating system, it starts to say, you know what? Pushing the envelope isn't so bad. I might want to do this more often. Hey guys, I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. I hope you guys have an amazing, abundant, blessed, happy, healthy, fantastic 2023, where all the dreams that you've made goals become a reality, and you start to see that you can be that deliberate creator. I hope you have a great rest of the day, great rest of your year. We'll see you guys tomorrow on January 2nd. Not sure what time yet. I hope you'll like, love, support the channel. Definitely tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. And then be sure to go to my YouTube channel, John Morley, serial entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase, help keep our content free. Make the choice to buy my team and I a drink, a bowl of fruit, or perhaps a savory dessert. Either way, we'll be grateful for those pennies and dollars you invest into us because we'll put that into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational, inspired content to get you passionate to become a deliberate creator. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and Happy New Year.